Today, today is a terrible, terrible day. It is a day for rain because I thought today you and I would be celebrating a victory together. I would be sitting here giving you guys my victory speech, talking about the things we could have achieved in the future together as one community. But instead, here I am giving my speech as a loser, as a runner up to Areku. Of course, the grand prize winner of the scene card contest. I thought today, on the 9th of April 2024, 20 days before my birthday, we would be celebrating an absolute W. But instead, here I am hanging my head in shame, absolutely despondent and tragically drinking out of my bottle of vodka day in, day out. Oh, terrible, terrible day. It is a terrible, terrible day. And honestly, I feel gutted. I feel gutted. I thought we had something, I thought I had something. You can look at my appearance. I am no longer the calm, collected individual I was in my speeches up until now. My campaign has been in tatters because of this result. But alas, I must accept fate and I must accept that we lost. We indeed lost. But if there is a future hope, if there's a future chance, rest assured, I will be back. I will be back and I will be here standing strong, ready to go for yet another campaign to try and get your votes so that we can win together as a community. We can achieve something special. But alas, today, 9th of April 24 is not that day. It is not that day indeed. And unfortunately, we are here giving our congratulations and applause to the actual winner of the grand prize, Areku 7479. Well, to be honest, I don't think I might have a chance in the future considering, well, the whole Discord thing is happening where technically they're going to be managing the English side a lot less and it's going to kind of just narrow down to a couple of chats. But either way, if there is a chance in the future, rest assured I will be there. We will be there together as a community, ready to go, ready to rock and roll once again. But no, on a real though, big congratulations to Areku, of course. All the memes aside, all the campaign malarkey aside, a big congratulations to Areku. Of course, it was nice to see, the Ryu and Elise card win. Obviously, it would have been very easy to go for the Ryu and I's one, which was of course mine, which was completely like waifu wars based. The Freya one from Miketsu, which was completely waifu based and like very much fan servicey. And then of course the Bell option, which was also, to be fair, consisting the main character and in a very good position, of course. And of course it was one of the moderators as well. I'm kind of glad that they didn't go for, I don't know if it was intentional or not, if they didn't go for Shiro's because of, or Varheim's, as you guys may know him as in the voting contest thing. Of course, Varheim was the name. I wonder if they didn't go for him because, of course, the whole moderator side of things. But I do know for a fact that when I looked at the JP side and the Chinese side, especially, and even some of the English players, a lot of people were voting for Areku. I think second place was between me and Varheim, to be quite honest. I'm not sure who would have come out on top. I would have actually liked to see the tallying votes. I would have loved to see how much of a landslide was it. It wasn't a landslide, how close it was. I'm quite curious. I mean, I kind of hoped that I would have won, but it is what it is. I do think that there is a good chance that all four of our scene cards might get implemented over time. I would love to see the Freya one, for example. Big shout outs to Mikitsu for that one, because as a Freya fan, I'd absolutely adore a scene card like that. But I would love to see all of our scene cards be implemented at some point in time. But of course, the first person to get theirs implemented will be Areku. Of course, if you guys don't know what his was, it was featuring Ryu and Alize, which I guess, coming off the hype of season 4, even though it's been a year pretty much since the whole Ryu and Alize thing and the season 4 stuff, it's still on everybody's minds, especially going into season 5 and just generally Astrea record and everything. It's a prominent set of characters and very popular set of characters, and so I'm not surprised that it did win, to be quite honest. I think all four options were very good in their own right, and I think each had their pros. Like mine, of course, had the two waifus, the primary waifus, you could say. Belle being the protagonist was one of the scene cards, Freya being a very prominent waifu in the sense of like maybe not like in your face, but like very popular in terms of appearance and whatnot, right? And then of course the fan service, the element of that scene card, of course the scene card design, and then of course Ryu and Elise, the bond between them, the stories that those two characters have had, the popularity of those stories as well. I think it sells extremely well. So again, big shout outs to Areku for this. The situation was when Belle said "you are beautiful" much more so than ever, causing Ryu to go into full maiden mode and run away, and Elise said not to let her go. Of course, they said that the expression imposes, since Elise wasn't in the anime that much, you can kind of make it nice as the developers want it to be. But this is very exciting. I mean, I think this is pretty interesting, to be quite honest, considering Elise is not technically featured in the game just yet, right? We're still on season 3 content. We don't have anything from Estrella Records. Season 4 will be done maybe in the next couple of months. We're still going through season 3 story. We haven't had a chapter in the last 2-3 weeks. I think we might get a chapter next week, because of course this week I know that we've got only the raid coming in and a rerun banner of Aizen Lafia, the Wind Aizen Lafia. So it's kind of interesting that they've chosen the Elise option, and especially considering, of course, we'll take a look at this in just a moment, information regarding the in-game distribution of the Grand Prize Awards of Excellence, which I will be getting. It'll be, I think it is 10 gacha tickets, which will be nice, I guess. I'll probably use them when we get the opportunity to, once the Chloe, Lenore, and Anya banners leave, right? And the raffle prizes will also be sent to the relevant parties soon. I wonder who's going to get the raffle prizes. I don't think we've seen if they've announced the raffle prize winners. Thank you for all your creative submissions. We were honored to have so many of you participate. The winning scene card will be implemented in game sometime after mid-August. So again, like I said, I think this is going to be something anniversary related. And so if Elise is going to be featured, and it might be anniversary related, right? At the end of the day, let me actually move my head because I'm covering some of the text, of course. But if it is going to be implemented around the anniversary period or something like that, I think that means potentially what that means is that we're going to be getting maybe Estrella Record as the original scenario, maybe something to do with the Estrella Familia as the original scenario, because we know it's an original scenario, we just don't know what it is. If it is an original scenario and it doesn't include Estrella Record, because Estrella Record is now a light novel and everything, right? It's a proper adaptation. I don't think it might be Estrella Record, but it could be still something to do with the Estrella Familia. Maybe the early days of the Estrella Familia, Ryu's first moments joining the Familia and stuff like that, which will be quite interesting considering it won't feature Belle, but it features Ryu and Elise, and this scene card will go straight into that. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be that, because we've seen the mangakas drawing, scene cards that, well, technically some of them did feature, they did feature Belle, Freya, and all that, but they didn't link to the half anniversary at all. So the mangaka's drawings didn't link to that. So maybe it's the same here, where, of course, the winning scene card doesn't necessarily have to link with the anniversary, but it'll be very interesting nonetheless to see what exactly goes down. Once again, a big shout out to Reku, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what happens. But yeah, this video was just to kind of cover up who won, of course, right? And to have a little bit of fun, of course. I really enjoyed doing the campaign stuff, the short, the video I did yesterday and everything. It was really, really enjoyable. And once again, a big thank you to those of you guys who actually voted for me. And if you guys didn't vote for me, frick y'all. Nah, I'm just joking. It's fine. It is absolutely fine. No worries. Of course, everybody can vote for whatever they like the most. And of course, I'm very much looking forward to seeing, maybe in the future, if there's any other campaigns coming up, let's see what happens then. Of course, remember that we still have technically one more campaign to go, and that is the stamp contest. I think there is a good chance I might win this one, because I think I got the most votes, and this one is just based on purely the votes that they have. They're not going to shortlist it or anything. This, I think, is going to be revealed next week, not this week. So let's see what happens there. Maybe I might win, maybe I might not win. I'm not sure. I don't know if the JP side got more votes than I did, specifically for the stamp side of things, but we'll see. We will see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.